Welcome to your monthly focus, February 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you, Tilly, for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Now, February 2020 carries a 6 energy with it, so we will be looking at our routines, our health and well-being collectively. Also, 6 is the universal number for love. So we'll be growing relationships, falling in love with things, following our passions, stepping into our passions, our love for ourselves, for other people, for the things that we want in our life. Absolutely. Some of the things that will be happening for the month of February when we look at the astrology, Mercury. Well, we start off with the sun in Aquarius. So we're looking for the unique, the different, the new, the original, and how to bring that into our lives in one way or another. We'll find out as we hit the cards. Mercury goes into Pisces on February, I think the 3rd, followed by Venus moving into Aries. So Mercury going into Pisces, it's kind of we can kind of get dreamy in our talk, in what we want. It's a beautiful time to have that conversation with yourself of seeing the potential of your tomorrow and where you can grow it. It can bring magic to our words, almost a spirituality in our flow of how we talk, of what we do in order to go forward. So we could be a little bit more creative with our dream, our desires. Venus going into Aries, it wants love, it wants it now, it wants it exciting, it wants it new. We're kind of the warrior in love. We want to change it and make it sparkle, and it's like new love, new beginnings, new starts. So we're looking for the new experiences. We're looking to be wowed, to be swept off our feet. And so we also need to look at how to sweep somebody off their feet and show them love as well. We have the full moon then in Leo at 20 degrees. I believe our full moon for our eclipse, our lunar eclipse, was at 20 degrees as well. So there's a pattern here that we have to pay attention to, that it really attaches to that energy. So if you need to review that video of the lunar eclipse, then by all means, please go back. I think January the 10th. That doesn't sound right. Maybe. Around January the 10th, look for one of my videos, scroll through the specials perhaps, and you'll be able to visit back to that energy and how it portrays in this energy going forward, how we are growing, stepping into that energy at a different level. Mars, I believe, then moves into Capricorn. So when Mars moves into Capricorn, we become a little bit more strategic. We want to do the steps. We want to follow through. We want to have the order. We want to be successful the first time around. Then we'll have Mercury going retrograde, although from the beginning of February all to this point of February 16th, we will be in shadow. So we will be revisiting this part of our walk with Mercury during this time, and coming back stronger and more knowledgeable than ever before. The sun will then move into Pisces, so happy birthday, Pisces. I think right after that, shortly after that, we've got Saturn and Neptune talking together in a very harmonious way. So the dreams, be careful not to get caught up in the illusions. We want the expansion of our dreams, of our spirituality. It will all be exploding inside of us. So it'll be a very magical, spiritual time for us. And then we will enter the new moon in Pisces at 4 degrees. And if you remember way back in December 26th, when we had the solar eclipse, it was at 4 degrees. Our last new moon was at 4 degrees. And now here we are with this moon at 4 degrees on February the 23rd. And I believe believe that is an 11 energy with the numerology. So before we get any further and we turn to the cards, remember, I do love you. Welcome, Virgo. This is, oh my gosh, I'm so pre-programmed here. I've been doing this too long. Let's get to the cards, shall we? I guess I could just hit the button and you wouldn't know I messed up, but I'm human and I mess up and I don't edit. So, here we go. First card, look at this, Knight of Wands. Everybody's getting this guy. I mean, he is, you know, as I'm doing these, he's been very popular in the daily readings. He is going to be a continuing strong force for us all, I think, the month of February. Okay, this is where we stop, we contemplate, we give thanks for what we have. Gratitude is a very big part of February for all of us, it seems, or up till now at least. All the signs, I think, has had this pretty well. Maybe one didn't. So we want to look maybe at that we've made it. We've made it to here. We've made it to the here and now. This is what surrounds us. Maybe we're taking inventory of what we have. Maybe we're being very practical, efficient in really almost itemizing what we have to work with and how we've gotten to here and now. But there's a second part to this card, and it's about asking for protection and for love and for guidance and a straight path going forward. So talk to God, your angels, your spirit guides. Tell them how you want to go forward. Ask for protection. Ask for love. Ask for the knowledge, the wisdom. We have the Queen of Cups, and love yourself. Love yourself. Know that you are deserving. Know that you are worthy. Step into that experience for the month of February. Please step into the experience of you can fill your cup with anything you desire. And we're kind of contemplating this, so we might contemplate it for most of the month of what we truly want in our life. What brings us happiness? What brings us joy? What makes us want to celebrate? What puts a smile on our face? What makes us feel loved? How do we show our love? I get a real sensual beauty about this card being where it is. It's about your whole month of being about building love in your life, happiness in your life, joy in your life, creativity. And we have the Queen of Swords, so two queens and a knight here. This is about you. Oh, you know, this is about you loving yourself and loving your path forward and what you want to do. And it's almost like treating your dreams, your ideas, your wants, like your children. You're in protection mode. You're in nurturing mode. You want to grow the experience. You want to grow the dream. You want to grow yourself. And nobody will get in the way if you affirm this to yourself. This month you're very powerful for walking your own path, for strutting your stuff, for feeling like you've got control over the situation. You're going somewhere, you're getting somewhere, you're doing something. There's determination in your eye. You're resting on that sword. Like, I don't need to use it, but I know how to use it if I do need to use that. There's an angel sitting next to you, whispering into your ears. So you could be very intuitive this month. Pay attention to your dreams, waking and sleeping. See what comes to you. We have the Queen of Wands. There's a little bit of gathering information here, of really knowing what you're stepping into, really knowing before you even start whether or not you're really going to love it. If you're getting excited about it, what does it entail? What needs to be done? What do you still need to bring to the table? Who's there to help you? How will it? And once you take off on this, I mean, the Queen of Wands, she's actually a pretty fun lady to be around, because when she gets on a mission, so to speak, she gets excited about where she's going, because she's done the research, because she's done the legwork in the past. She's looked at it from different angles, and she knows beyond a shadow of a doubt that she is on the right path. She is stepping in the right area of her life, one step at a time. And people want to be a part of that. So expect people to be maybe around you a little bit more, be a little bit more open to letting them in, loving them a little bit. But they nurture you just as much as you nurture them this month. There's kind of like a harmony or a balance, or maybe you're working towards that harmony and balance being in your life. You almost walk into this month with a clean slate of what you can create. And so maybe you have been itemizing what has value, what doesn't have value. Maybe you have been organizing a little bit, or, at least getting to the truth of what really matters or has value in your life over what doesn't, where you truly want to go, why you want to go in that direction. There is the sense of, I see a blackboard and it's black. You've erased it all. So anything that you don't need to take forward with you, I think you've mastered it pretty good. There's no reason to keep putting the attention back on that. It's forward thinking now. It's what you are going to put in place of it. It's how you're going to grow it. And part of that will be to take stock of the here and now. But another part of it is to ask for that protection, to ask for the answers, to the knowledge, the wisdom, the experiences that enrich your life going forward. Ask for them. We have the gratitude. It's a lot about gratitude with you. It's about seeing the bigger picture of who you can be. It's about enjoyment. It's about, I get this as little moments rather than these big things that we really need to, the big things that we need to be thankful for. It's the little things. It's the tiny things. It's a smile from a child, or a giggle, or a flower that just catches your eye and it's beautiful and takes your breath away for that split second. A sunrise, a sunset. It's about somebody telling you that they love you. It's about somebody telling you that they care about you. That puts a warmth into your heart. So I think when we're looking at gratitude, I think you'll overall just be grateful for a lot of things in your life. Even if you're not keeping it conscious, you will find yourself just being a little bit more grateful about what actually surrounds you, what makes your life complete, what brings you joy and happiness, what allows you to let out that inner child, what allows you to be creative, and you really want to embrace that. And you want to grow that. It could be romance for you. We haven't made it that far yet, but well, let's see. We've got, the Four of Pentacles. Oh, my goodness. Let it go. Let it go already. You're hanging on to something. You know it's not really working for you. You know that it might be toxic even. But for some reason, you hang on to it. You have that false sense of security because it's yours and yours alone. And you don't dare let it go because it might not be there when you get back. Or somebody might take it. And you're almost stunting your growth here with that right now. So try to go with the flow. Try to release things. Let it go. Yeah, there's things that you need to release this month, and you need to release them this month. Okay, so if you've been doing that itemized thing, it could be a relationship. You could be in a toxic relationship, and not necessarily a love relationship. It could be a platonic relationship. It could be just a friend, or maybe some co-workers, or some people within the community. And you don't want to give up maybe that what you feel is a stature or a respect, or just your place. But by letting go of the attachment of it, it frees you in some way to move forward in a much better way. It's like being with somebody because you don't want to be alone, but then you finally say enough is enough. It's a toxic relationship, and you meet somebody within weeks that it's like, what did I ever see in that other person? Why did I stay so long? There was somebody like this to treat me with beauty and romance and tenderness and support. So, what you're holding on to, I think you know what it is, too. I think you know what it is. You really, this is a beautiful month for you to actually say, okay, I'm closing the door. I'm closing that chapter of my life. I'm allowing in the healing needed. Yeah, I'm allowing closure. I'm allowing endings. I'm allowing completion in my life in that area. And I'm going to see how it goes going forward without that being a part of my life going forward. Work and career, Seven of Swords. Although there could be somebody backstabbing you at work. Time to move on then. Don't play into their games. So just watch. Don't be so trusting. Maybe you might be over trusting here. You might be trying to compromise too much and giving a part of yourself away. So be careful of that. Understand what you truly need and the people that you need around you in order to go forward, what you truly want to grow in your life. Don't let, the boss's new project take you off course of something that you really want to put your heart and soul into. And what do you need? And only, take the minimal amount of what you need right now. That's all you need in order to go forward. You don't need the frosting on the cake yet. It's not time to eat it. We're still in the creation of it. So what do you truly need at the present moment in order to move forward in work and career? Also kind of watch what people, who you're trusting with your dreams, with your desires of what you want to bring into your life. Be kind of cautious with that. If you're getting that sense that something's off, then chances are something's off. Don't compromise to the point where you're giving part of you away, or you're not getting the value of what you're giving. Okay, so maybe you're assigned a new job within the workplace, but they're not paying you anymore. It's kind of like, well, you can do that too because you can multitask. We wouldn't ask anybody else here. So don't allow them to, I heard the word manipulate you into saying yes to something that really doesn't serve you. Okay. But there's another part of this that is really talking about going after your passions, your dreams, your desires of what you want. So maybe you want to start a business, maybe you want to step into a different career, and to really follow your dream, follow your desires, follow your heart. Oh, look at this for love. Ace of Cups, new relation. I got goosebumps. Did you? New relationships, new people coming into your life. New when it comes to relationships. Now, if you're in a beautiful relationship, you're like, I don't want a new relationship. I'm happy with my relationships. Taking it to a new level. Deepening that commitment in some way. Bringing in a balance to the relationship. Now, this could be a lover, this could be a platonic, this could be a best friend, this could be somebody close to you, though. A parent, a child, perhaps. But there's this enrichment of love here. So look for ways of bringing in romance and, sparkles, sensuality, and happiness and giggles. And enjoy each other's company. Look for things that you can do together to grow that relationship. Something new, something different, something unique. We have the Eight of Pentacles. No, you're raising the bar on yourself again. You know what? You are sometimes way too strict with yourself. Okay? I'm just saying. Love yourself. See the beautiful work that you do, the beautiful energy that you give to situations and to people and to environments. Give it back to yourself. Know your worth. I mean, really, this is a lot about learning your worth. And knowing what you can accomplish. And knowing, what you can do and where you can go. And maybe you've even been holding back on a talent or an ability so you don't overshadow somebody else. And this is a time to really step up to the plate and say, no, I'm good at what I do and I'm deserving of everything I'm asking for. And take stock of just how beautiful you are. Really, write it down. Write 10 things you love about yourself. Okay, it could be physical things, but it doesn't have to be. What do you love about yourself, and where do you think you can even enhance that part of your life? And the Four of Swords. If you get tired this month, take a break. Take a rest. Okay? Watch your health, please. There could be a lot of joy and a lot of love and a lot of experiences here with these kind of cards. Really stepping you into some beautiful new experiences. Don't overdo it. Don't burn the candle at both ends. Take care of you first and foremost. Treat yourself the way you would treat a queen, a king. Treat yourself as the temple you are, which holds that beautiful soul of yours. And once again, this is more about reflecting about what is coming into your life, how things are going to change, how the magic is going to enter, how romance starts to blossom in your life again, or how you all of a sudden you're having fun doing something different. You're getting more creative. You are, it's that kind of energy that you want to explore this month and try and step into. Absolutely. Now, for you, the full moon will be in your 12th house, so it is a beautiful moon for you to really release and let go. So there is a calling for you to release and let go. So that full moon will probably aid you in the energy that you need to tap into in order to be strong in your commitments, be strong in your decisions. The new moon will be actually in your 7th house. So that's all about harmony. That's all about compromise. That's all about relationships. So new beginnings, new starts. The Ace of Cups was right on line with the new moon coming in and really bringing in some new energy into love and relationships of all kinds. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.